This week we went out to Maine and we helped a community church host a sports camp for all the kids.
We taught little kids how to play multiple sports, and I taught football.
I taught basketball. My favorite thing that we did was scrimmage against the little kids that we were teaching.
I taught basketball, and I got to know a lot about the kids, about their personal life, what they like to do, and I got to learn about their relationship with God.
I was one of the coaches for the soccer team. We played with them, we encouraged them.
I served this week as a soccer coach, and I not only taught them about soccer, which I love, I taught them about Jesus, which I love more, and it was just so cool just seeing how I could just help kids that are so unfamiliar with the Bible, just know like knowing verses by the time they get out and knowing like what the armor of God is.
The theme for the kids camp was Armor of God. And we had this little song, and it was really fun to dance to because there were all these moves and things. But honestly, afterwards, some of the people would come up and talk about a little part of that song.
It reminded me about the shield of faith, and I have been really struggling with listening to all the lies that the devil has been putting in my head. And so that was really helpful to actually look back on.
I learned that he could work through anybody, even just us, because we got to talk to so many different people with different backgrounds.
I saw God move in the openness to the kids that they had in their hearts for him, and also for the openness that was felt when we came into the church and how they just accepted us.
I saw God this week through all the people.
All the families that were part of the sports camp were so nice.
We went to Pimlico Point.
We stood on the edge of a cliff, and we just looked out. You could see the waves crashing on the beach.
I felt like God was so big compared to how I think of him.
He's moving even in communities like Maine, which have such a low Christian population.
Being here and this not being such a God-touched community, that he's still taking care of his people.
You can use us in many ways. Kids were asking questions, just basic Christian questions about God and who he is, and I feel like we planted a lot of seeds this week.
I kind of realized that you could just have a conversation with a kid and it would make a really big impact on them.
My favorite part was spending time at the plant church, hanging out with people at the church here.
The Living Water Community Church is passing out free food. They're busing homeless people to the church. They're just doing everything and anything to get people in the church.
So I actually had a couple of parents that came up to me and asked me if they're having the same camp next year. I even had a kid come and ask me the same question, which I think that just shows that God is moving, that they are looking for something like this to happen in their community a lot more.
This week, I learned that God works in the little things that happen every day, such as a family came to a park. We ended up inviting them, and he ended up giving his life to Christ. Hallelujah.